Wings fans, stand up. Yeah, we gonna throw them wings up, wings up, wings up. Show the league that this is our time. Let's make the city proud. We gon' win the Stanley Cup, Stanley Cup, Stanley Cup. After that we gonna party. We gon' show everybody. We show them all around the world. We show them all around the world. We show them all around the world. We gon' throw them wings up. We gon' throw them wings up.
Oh, there's a goal! Oh, at least I thought he was gonna until he blew.
How's it going, everybody? It's C-RadTV. So, of course, when another month of Red Wings hockey officially in the books, it means it's now another time for another episode of the Detroit Red Wings Monthly. So, of course, the January 2020 edition of Red Wings Monthly. The first Red Wings Monthly of 2020, of course, the new year and the new decade. So, yeah, of course, another Red Wings month of hockey in the book. So, let's go ahead and let's see how they fared this month. So, the Red Wings in the month of January went 2-8-1. Their two wins came against Montreal and Ottawa. They enter February with a 12-36-4 record with 28 points, 8th in the Atlantic. They're still last in the league. 44 points behind the division lead, 33 points behind third place in the division, and they're also 33 points behind the wild card. They are still first in the draft order, though, and have a good chance of getting the odds. The Red Wings are 2-7-1 in their last 10, and they enter February on a 7-game losing streak. Ouch. So, of course, in the month of January, the Red Wings had 22 goals, averaging 2 goals a game. They gave up 46 goals, averaging 4.2 goals allowed per game. They had 294 shots, averaging 26.7 shots a game. The hits, they had 274 hits, averaging 24.9 hits a game. The Red Wings power play was atrocious at 11.1% conversion. Their penalty kill, they killed off 73.7% of their penalties in January. That's also been abysmal. And the Red Wings face-off win percentage was 52%. That's like the only bright spotlight in this. So, yeah. The Red Wings got a lot of issues they got to clean up in the offseason. So, in terms of Red Wings player stats, Dylan Larkin was the leading scorer in January for the Wings with 4 goals and 8 assists for 12 points. Robbie Fabry had a solid month too with 2 goals and 6 assists for 8 points. Ryan Lashoff had 1 assist. Philippe Sedena had 5 goals and an assist for 6 points. But Philippe Sedena will be out for 2 to 3 weeks as he has suffered a lower body injury. Damn it. Luke Glendening had only 1 goal for 1 point. Patrick Nemeth had 0 goals and 2 assists for 2 points. Philippe Hronek had 1 goal and 3 assists for 4 points. Darren Helm had 0 goals, 3 assists for 3 points. Franz Nielsen had 2 goals and an assist for 3 points. Madison Bowie had a goal and an assist for 2 points. Mike Green, 0 goals, 1 assist for 1 point. And Mike Green is one of the players the Red Wings have as trade bait for the deadline. Giovanni Smith, he had 2 goals and an assist for 3 points. Tyler Bertuzzi, the All-Star, he had 2 goals and 3 assists for 5 points in January. Part I think is Bertuzzi wanted to try and protect himself so he could stay healthy for the All-Star game. Oh well. Valtteri Filppula, he had a goal and 2 assists for 3 points. Adam Erne had 0 goals and 1 assist for a point. Christopher Ain, he had 0 goals and 1 assist for a point. And Trevor Daley, he had 0 goals and 4 assists for 4 points. Of course, Trevor Daley is another player the Red Wings have on the trade bait board, as Daley has requested a trade too. And Daley said he wants to be traded to a cup contender. Also, Andreas Athanasiou was on the trade bait board too. So yeah. And also, oddly enough, Robbie Fabry is also on the trade bait board too. Because there's been reports that said the Red Wings could get a hefty return for Fabry if they trade it to the right team. Now, I've heard some reports about Athanasiou. He could also go potentially for a first-round pick if the right team coughs it up. I did check the trade bait board. One of the things on the board I found interesting was that Carolina had their first-round pick this year on the board. So could Athanasiou go to Carolina for a first-rounder? We'll have to see what happens at the deadline. But yeah. In terms of goalie stats, Jonathan Bernier, he only played in 3 games this month in January. Had a 2-1-0 record, a save percentage of .904, and a goals against average of 2.67. He missed a lot of time in January with an injury. So yeah. Jimmy Howard, he played 8 games. He was abysmal. A record of 0-7-1, save percentage of .884, and a goals against average of 3.63. Kellen Pickard, he played in 1 game. It was in relief of Howard during an 8-2 blowout. Yeah, Pickard was terrible. He had a save percentage of .737, and he gave up 5 goals in that game. Oof. And oh yeah, Jimmy Howard is another player on the trade bait board too. As he could potentially be on the move also. But yeah, that's just the goalies for you. So yeah, that wraps it up here for another edition of Red Wings Monthly. So yeah, we all know damn well the team is tanking and rebuilding. And of course the deadline, the Red Wings, they've already said they're going to be sellers. Steve Yzerman already said in his mid-season press conference that he wants to acquire more draft picks so we can get more players in the farm system and hope it produce good crops. Of course, the Red Wings are also trying to tank and hope to win the draft lottery for Alexis Lafreniere. You know, the Lafreniere sweepstakes. Or Quinn Byfield, whatever they prefer. So, yeah. So, yeah, really here, unless you like watching the young players come on up and play, nothing really to see here, just tanks beyond the eye can see. I do imagine in February the Red Wings are going to probably call up a couple of their young players and have them play in 9 games. I do think Gustav Lindstrom will be one that could come up. I think Joe Foligno could also get 9 games this month. Same deal with Moritz Seider. You know, it's going to be interesting which prospects the Red Wings call up. But yeah, I say call the prospects up and see what they do. And at some point, and hopefully at the end of the year, Steve Yzerman will do the right thing and fire Jeff Blashill. Blashill gotta go. Like, I knew the Red Wings were going to be bad in rebuilding, but fuck, this is terrible. Like, Blashill gotta go. Like, the number of losing streaks the Red Wings have been on this year is just completely embarrassing. Here's the good news, though, for the Red Wings before I go real quick. On the screen, I'll show a lot of the contracts, some of the awful contracts the Red Wings will be freed from within the coming 2-3 years. Now I'll show a picture of which contracts will be officially coming off the books this year. So the good news is the Red Wings are actually going to have some cap space if Steve can manage this right. So the good news is that in free agency, you know, we can try and sign some of our young players to long-term deals to keep them around. And maybe we can use some of that money to, you know, try and address some of the minor needs on the team. I would definitely say the Red Wings should look at a goalie in free agency. There's at least 3 interesting goalies I think could work well with the Wings until Philip Larson is ready to go. You know, those 3 goalies, of course, that are going to be on the market, the Red Wings are looking to target, you know, are Jacob Markstrom, Robin Lehner, and Thomas Greiss. Well, Lehner's the best one of the 3, so yeah. This could be an interesting offseason. But the Red Wings will actually have some cap to work with along with the next couple years when more of those contracts come off the books. But yeah, folks, that's all I gotta say. Hope everyone's a great day, and yeah, peace out.
Oh, there's a goal! Oh, at least I thought he was gonna until he blew